हो गया लाइव पानी पी लो. Good morning, aspirant. Once again, I am back with new topic with full energy. I hope you all have full energy. As usual, 13 weeks, 2 days are remaining for our mains preparation along with prelims. Okay, and overall 240 days for the prelims. The day of emancipation 24th of May 2025. Sorry, 26. Okay. So I am back with topic. Today's topic is science and technology as Friday as usual. So there are bit development in the science and technology, and we are going to discuss what are these developments. Before that, you should understand what kind of questions UPSC is asking on, particularly the science and technology topics. Okay, we have GS3 syllabus. UPSC has directly given the particular dimensions about the science and technology. Okay, what are these that particular technology UPSC? Biotechnology, space technology, nanotechnology, then communication technology, defense technology, and nuclear technology. Okay, so these are the broader technologies mentioned in the GS3 syllabus of UPSC under the science and technology head. In prelim syllabus, they have mentioned the basic understanding of UPSC science, general science. Okay, general science and technology. See, there is difference between the general science, which state PCS mostly focus, and technology. And for us, what is important? Technology. If you see the PYQs, most of the PYQs UPSC ask on the technology, either optical fiber technology, near field technology, or nanotechnology, any technology, but UPSC is more focused on the particularly technological aspect, not the basic science aspect. Basic science, particularly state PCS are focusing on the basic science, but UPSC, even though in 2020 there was the question on particularly to in 2022 there was one question on basic B cells, that is basic biology. Then in 2019 there was question on hepatitis virus. Okay, and in 2020 there was question on particular cell. Apart from this, I didn't get viruses. Basic biology portion will come in 2021 also. They asked the question on virus, but that too in the context of particularly the application base. So my point is this: in last 6 years there are around 4 to 5 questions on basic science compared to the space tech, compared to the technology. And if you see the technology questions, mostly space technology they asked 2023. Okay, the next was the in 2023 only they asked the defense technology. In 2022 they asked orbital bombardment technology, that is also kind of the defense technology. Okay, into BrahMos missile they asked. In 2025 they asked the question on Gagan mission Gagan. This is a space tech, comes under the space technology. Similarly, these are the mostly questions on the even particular hydrogen mission, green hydrogen mission, carbon nanotubes 2023 prelims. All these are the mostly. My point is this: if you want to study science and technology, then the best option is to cover for the UPSC, focus on these technologies. What are the defense, then space, okay, defense, space, nuclear technology, nanotechnology, biotechnology, biotechnology, and communication technology. Okay, so these are the broader areas of the technology under the UPSC syllabus. Okay, so do focus. Today we are going to discuss about 2 aspects, that is space technology and nanotechnology. These 2 are important. Let me show you the PYQ question. This is our today's topic, this satellite internet, which comes under space technology only. Okay, and this is a mixture of space technology and communication technology. And nowadays, what UPSC is doing? UPSC is interdisciplinary approach, using the interdisciplinary approach in the questions. Even though if you see the 2025, how the land management can be done using the geospatial technology. This was the 2025 mains question. So, what we are going to discuss now? These are the PYQ for the 2019. Okay, remote sensing. This is just one example. Let me show you. This is the 2018 question, reference to the India satellite launch vehicles. Okay, every year there is one one or two questions on technological applications. Either that will be the news, either that will be the Exxon mission, 2025 Exxon mission, the SpaceX experience, then India's FedEx experience. These are the questions UPSC had asked in the prelims. So in all this technology, space technology becomes more important for us. Okay, because every year at least one question is coming. That is proved 2023, 2024, 2025. Every year there is one question on the space technology. Either that will be a satellite, either that will be some basic information, either that will be the particularly you can articles or something, orbitals, not articles, orbitals, mission Gagan, all these are the Navik, all these are the technology, space technology. These are the PYQ you can go through. This is the 2000 web communication technology. Okay, now what we are going to discuss today, topic is our satellite internet. In layman's language, internet is a tool, kind of technology used to get the connected provide them data or something. Okay, this is a basic. Don't go in technical details what exactly the components, everything, no need to go. But internet is there, then satellite internet. That means there was earlier traditional form of the internet. Earlier, optical fibers means now also we are using optical fiber. UPSC asked this optical fiber in 2015 or 16, but this what exactly the advantages of optical fiber UPSC had asked in previous PYQs. Okay, so today's our topic is this one. And why we are discussing this topic? Because rising India's subscriber internet penetration demand, and this demand is not able to fulfill by the traditional optical fiber network. So recently PIB published one article on on the satellite internet. Okay, satellite internet. What is this satellite internet? Let me explain you, show you. This is the India's penetration. This is exactly PIB. The means 46% in the rural areas, and around 70 means overall India have 100 billion subscribers. This is the PIB data. Okay, 100 billion subscribers, 100 billion plus subscribers in India, and 80 plus 80% plus in the urban areas. Okay, and rural areas 46%. So to provide the rural areas still lagging behind the urban areas, because we have the strong optical fiber networks, we have the strong 5G 3G networks in the urban areas, but that we cannot see in the rural area. So what government has decided, the means particularly government decided to opt for the satellite internet. And if you see, this is not satellite internet is not in the India concern. If you heard about the Starlink OneWeb project, Starlink project, when there was an attack on the Ukraine, then Starlink project manager Elon Musk said that we will provide the internet through the Starlink project, okay, in Ukraine. So these are the particular applications of satellite internet. Before that, I just want to explain what exactly the satellite internet. That means particular, this is orbit, either low Earth orbit or middle Earth orbit. What are the orbits? Particularly the around this is our Earth, and then the surrounding, this is called as Earth orbit. Okay, here there will be the one satellite, here there will be the one satellite, small, and that will provide the internet to the ground level. Okay, instead of the ground level fibers, because during the ground level some calamities, disaster, we generally hear that electricity connection get destroyed, then the communication connection get destroyed because of the disaster management. In that case, satellite internet is become a primary source to get connected to provide the national, even during Operation Sindoor or during the 1990s, 99 Kargil war, Israel, but USA denied India the data and the exact location, communication of Pakistani army, that led India to think on India's sovereignty and India's dependence on the external technology. So government came up with the national, means government had a mission on the communication, the Ministry of Defense, they have their own satellite communication network. Okay, Mission Gagan, Navik, they are the progenitors because of 1990 Kargil war. Okay, so now as I explained, instead of ground level fibers, you are getting internet connection from the satellite. This is the simple definition connections. Okay, this is the simple definition satellite internet. Okay, these are the now application of satellite internet. We have discussed what is it. Now why we want the satellite internet connection. Okay, the first one will be the public internet access. Just think about, there is a heavy rainfall in the Himachal Pradesh and the optical fiber line got destroyed. Okay, then what is the option to get connected in that area? The best is satellite internet. In this domain we can use the satellite internet. Okay, now if this is the case, recently in the Operation Sindoor, government, means particularly armed forces, used satellite based internet connection for their strategic location, because the GPS system and other system, they are not in the India's control. They are controlled by the Western powers, and that may lead to the disruption of the India's security, confidential information, or any critical message. So to avoid that, we can use the, means we had used on satellite internet, and that is the second application, defense and emerging, defense in and during emergency. Now if this is the case, now just think about this aspect, rural and remote area connectivity. Hello. Okay, how the satellite internet would help in these areas? As I said, there are 46% internet subscribe in rural area. To enhance this base, to enhance the inclusive growth and even regional development, the satellite internet would act as a key game changer. So that is rural broadband services to provide the rural. BharatNet project is mostly based on this. BharatNet project is based on the optical fiber, but the government is penetrating the thinking about the satellite internet. Okay, the next one is enterprises and structural. See, the businesses generally get affected because of disaster management and everything. During that time, mostly business can prepare the satellite internet. This is the next application of the satellite internet. Now northeastern far-flung area, as I suggested. Okay, so these are the applications of the northeastern. Then okay, now this is the regulatory landscape, means what exactly government of India has led to the promote the satellite internet India. So these are the space reforms, 100% FDI, then in space, then the national space policy 2023. Even the government of India declared the 21st of August 2023 as a national space date. 2024. Okay, 2023. Okay, 21st of August. In 21st only there was a first national space day. Okay, so these are the policies: space reforms, Indian space policy, Department of Telecommunication, and other departments. They are broadly regulatory, then in space, as I mentioned, and national NCF. All these policies, particularly certain institutions, then certain policies, and the coherence, whole of government approach from the try to ISRO, coherence communication that led to the development, and these are the initiative to promote the satellite internet in India. This is a paramount requirement of India to be a data sovereign, to be independent, as we are not only emerging economy, we are aspiring to be the global power. Okay, this becomes important, and that's why mission Gagan, the internet satellite based internet connection, these are the important for India's overall development. Now if these are the initiatives, what exactly these are the you can go through this technical details, what exactly the challenges, and this is the journey of India's satellite internet. Okay, you can go through this, how India is developing, from the what kind of material we need, what kind of things we have to focus, and what kind of the particularly things need to be understand. Okay, these are the operation satellite based internet connections. No need to explain everything. You have to, particularly this technical details, UPSC will not ask. UPSC will ask, the focus will be on the what exactly the component of satellite internet first, then which orbit particularly used. You can see these are the orbits: low satellite earth orbit and medium satellite earth orbit. This, for this low, the Starlink project is there, and OneWeb project. Okay, OneWeb project of Bharti Airtel. Then even Geo also launched their own satellite based communication, means internet. Okay, these are the technical details UPSC might ask in the prelims. But in the mains, what exactly the advantages, what is the satellite based internet, its advantages, its significance, and what are the challenges. Okay, so now we are going to discuss what are the challenges of, and these bands you should remember, because these bands are nothing but the frequencies. Government initiatives, as I mentioned, that see, digital Bharat Nidhi to provide the satellite connection, PM Wani. Okay, now what are the key challenges faced by the broadband services? Okay, conclusion, let me discuss. I think there is no challenge, but still satellite based, particularly the internet connection, these are the India's key satellite based: GSAT 19, GSAT N2, GSAT 29, GSAT. If this is the thing, then what are the challenges? The challenges will be economic cost. The second, connectivity issue, digital connectivity. Should we prioritize our data sovereignty is one of the issue. Then what exactly the cost? If you see, the Starlink project itself cost the 500 million plus US dollar. This is the cost of Starlink project. Does it viable for the short term? Like, does it viable for the country like us to be fully focused on the satellite based internet? So this is one of the challenge. The next will be the data sovereignty. Third will be the awareness, and where exactly even the band's frequency is not matching in the satellite based internet connection, then it will be the very difficult to manage. Then third will be the latency. Latency is a time gap between the reaching the message from the one point to the next. Okay, and this latency in satellite based connection, there is might be the disruption. Okay, this latency is also issue. Data sovereignty is an issue. I'm just mentioning here data sovereignty, then here cost, latency, and focus on the 5G, focus on the 5G or internet, satellite internet. So these are the issues, means particularly in the satellite based internet access. And the most of the device we are importing from the China, particularly the basic requirement, what we used to produce, we should produce. And we are importing nowadays, we are nowadays dependent on the China's import, China's raw material. This is one of the thing. That's why government is more preferring to the particular traditional internet rather than the satellite based. But still government has taken some step, providing the Bharat Nidhi, then the providing the, these are the initiatives. You can go through this. These are the initiatives: satellite based, the PM Wani, GI based support system, then the mission Gagan. Okay, so all these are the one of the dimensions. Now these are the overall our satellite based internet. But just remember, what are the bands, what is satellite based communication, satellite based internet, sorry, communication internet you can mention. And then the next will be the its applications. For the prelims, you have to remember only two things. These are the prelims question, you can go through it. Satellite based internet, in this you have to remember what is it. Okay, this will be your first. The second, component, I mean to say that what material are used. Okay, This might be UPSC will ask, because in 2023 UPSC asked what exactly the metals are used in the electronic waste, metals found in the electronic waste. So this could be the potential UPSC can ask, and these two aspects are for your prelims. Okay, the next one, its applications, its challenges and policies will be your mains part. So do prepare one pager notes on this. What is satellite based communication, its component, then the particularly its application in the various field, and what are the challenges India is facing, and what exactly the particularly the way forward government has taken. Okay, now apart from this, now we are moving to this topic. As you know, this is a nano. I mentioned that both topics are really exactly from the UPSC GS3 syllabus, and these are not only for the mains, prelims also they are important. Let me show you. This is the importance. 2023 or 22 prelims, other than human nanoparticles does not exist. This is a 2022 prelims question. Then in 2023 they asked the carbon nanotube. Okay, in 2018 I think they asked the biofilms, nanofilms. Okay, then in 2024 they asked the nano hydrogel. Hydrogel is nothing but the applications of the hydrogel. Okay, so this is the very important topic for the prelims also and mains also. So what is the topic name? Topic name is nanoscale secrets of the window. This is just one of the world of nanotechnology. Broader topic is nanotechnology, which comes under the GS3 science and technology portion. Okay, but for the why we have taken this topic, the reason is this one only. Okay, the reason is this one only. This is the mains question UPSC asked in 2020, affect the nanotechnology. Exact question. Even in 2025 UPSC asked the question on what exactly the nanotechnology application in the agriculture. Okay, now we are going to why this is in the news. The news is because of this reason. Flexible Pacific Northwestern the laboratory developed the particular nano-malleable nanoscale ice. Okay, nanoscale ice, the malleability and everything. In broader in this context, what we are going to discuss, what exactly the applications of nanotechnology, components of nanotechnology, what are the challenges of nanotechnology in comparison of India with the other countries in nanotechnology development. Okay, so let's begin our first reading. What exactly this is in the why in the news? What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology is nothing but in material physics. Consider this is a pen. Okay, this pen has been developed by some company. Okay, but this is visible, so this will be the like material physical thing. But this is at a particularly the level. This pen have particular size. Okay, on this size, if you see the micro scale, nanoscale, exascale, octant scale, so this is the nanoscale particle. In particle physics, particularly, if particle size is this much, 10 raised to power 9, this is okay, this is your nano. Nano in Greek called as 9, remember. Okay, octa means 10. Okay, hexa means 6. These are the Greek words, and this technology name itself shows that they are from the nano means 9, 10 raised to 9 point part of the particular substance material. On that level we are working, and that level our technology has reached. So this is the nanotechnology. Okay, now let me show you the component composition of nanotechnology: crystal structure, qubit, star, such a road, plastic, and everything. See, this is the exactly the nanotechnology components. Material. What are the material? Nanotubes, nanocrystalline, nanocrystals, and these have different application in the different domain. Okay, then the shape, size, and nanomaterial. What are the cube, star, then rod, this kind of the nanomaterial. Then the surface area, then surface area tension, surface tension, the plastic, nanoplastic. Okay, then you can see the organelles, exactly size base, tube, nanotube, nano blood coagulant. Okay, these are the nanotechnology. Now we are going to discuss these components of nanotechnology. Okay, nanotechnology component. Material, what material we are using? Material, carbon quantum dots. Okay, quantum dots, carbon nanotubes, and graphene. graphene 2025 prelims question. Even in the mains question, UPSC has asked the question on the what exactly the nanotechnology. Now, but this is a carbon nanotube, and they are awesome different applications, and this technology has revolutionized means particularly health sector to the industry to the defense sector. Just think about if IIT Bombay can able to detect arsenic at this level in water in West Bengal. Just think about how this technology is revolutionary. And just think, you are suffering from the cancer, and this is your cell. Okay, this is your cell, and in this is a cancerous cell. Okay, and this cancerous cell, we okay not able to detect this by normal technology. But what is angioplasty? What is here? This nanotube will come, nano robot will come, it will detect this, it will directly destroy this cell. Okay, this much level nanotechnology has developed, and because of this nanotechnology found wider applications in health sector. Even similarly, think about, this is your tree. Okay, and we are providing the fertilizers in this way. Okay, now just think, instead of this directly providing, you are directly giving through the drip irrigation and fertigation these fertilizers to plant. How it will be the effective, how it will increase the crop productivity, how it will protect the human being from the any disease, and how it will make life revolutionary. This is the biggest application of the nanotechnology. Okay, this is a one of the health application. Another one is the particularly agriculture, and for example in health, silver tubes. Okay, the nanotubes, carbon nanotube. Okay, these are found applications in our health sector. Agriculture I have discussed. Now Pfizer has developed nano level DNA. Even the action on the DNA is itself if you the mRNA vaccine, the size of this mRNA everything, it is at a nano scale, and we develop this mRNA vaccine Pfizer. This is the best example. Agriculture, if we talk about agriculture, then the best example is your nano urea. You heard about the nano urea mission, then you heard about the golden urea mission. All these are worked on the nano scale. Okay, and that improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the particular fertilizer. Okay, now this is the case. Just think that microbes are there, full water pollution, everything is there, water pollution, air pollution, and fully precipitation happening. What nanotechnology and how nanotechnology can be used to contain the water pollution? The best example is the IIT Bombay used nanoscale nanotechnology to identify the arsenic pollution in the West Bengal. The IIT Hyderabad used the same technology in identification of the fluorine in the drinking water in the Telangana region. This is the applications of the nanotechnology in just water pollution. Just think about the marine pollution. What exactly, if you see, there was the one question, there was the some question in 2021 on the microbes, 2020 microbes. Okay, what these are microbes, and to detach these microbes, even one 2021 triclosan. These are the substances which harm our body, how our skin and our marine animal. To remove, extract such materials, what government means, what we can do, use of nanotechnology. This is happened in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Okay, Pacific Ring of Fire, means scientists are using nanotechnology to remove these microbes and everything, at least to get destroyed. If you are the tar balls, what are the tar balls? Tar balls are the nothing but oil and petroleum pollution. Okay, they form the coagulation of the petrol. Particularly if you see the ship capsized, sink in the particularly the ocean, and in that ocean we found the oil pollution, marine pollution. And to avoid such thing, nanoparticles become oil zapper of nanoparticles of oil zapper can help to reduce the marine pollution. Okay, these are the environmental applications. Now just think about, if a particular area preserve the nano, means at a nanoscale with lightweight and with a huge capacity. Just think about how the power grid will work, how the solar energy integration will easily happen. So next application of this nanotechnology is itself in the energy storage capacity, then an easy transportation of the energy through the nanoscale. This is the energy application. Agriculture I have discussed. Now just think about, you want to develop a S-400 kind of missile using a tungsten, zinc, and if that is too much heavy, you will not able to transport this technology in hilly areas. But if you use nanotechnology, nano material, nano robots, and the nano tungsten, okay, this can be possible to make the weightlessness of the S-400, and that missile easily can be transported to the hilly areas and to protect the national security, for the national security. So nanotechnology found the application in defense and national security also. Now just think about one more, how the social inclusivity will happen. Okay, social inclusivity happen. Nano organisms, okay, nano organisms used to destroy the garbage. And if you see, around 80 to 85% of the particular community population, they are engaged in the cleaning of the drainage. Use this nanotechnology, use this nano microorganisms, and just throw in that particular garbage, that this microorganisms will eat all the things and it will make it garbage clean, instead of the employing the, to provide the human dignity. Nanotechnology not only provide the particular nanotechnology not have the application in the digital, means digital or defense technology, but they have the applications to provide the human dignity. Just think about wearable devices putting in our ear or nose and ear, eye, and to just have the application providing the, means providing the proper functioning of the organs. This is the best application to provide the human dignity and to provide the support to the Divyangajans. These are the applications of the nanotechnology. You can go through aviation industry and climate science. Now India's, what exactly steps in the government of India? India have launched the national nanotechnology mission, which aims to develop the nanotechnology. The nanotechnology mission phase 2, then the centers for excellence for the nanotechnology. Even government has launched the National Research Foundation Fund, which majorly focuses on this emerging technology like nanotechnology, the this biotechnology and space technology. So these are the government support. Even the government is collaborating with the international organizations like NASA, then the European Space Agency, to support and to develop this nanotechnology. Even the CSIR, along with its aligned IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, and IIT Delhi, have developed some nanotechnology devices to contain the pollution, to help even the cloud seeding. If you see the cloud seeding, artificial rainfall, nanotechnology finds the application. Okay, artificial rainfall, nanotechnology found the application. Now if this is the case, what exactly the Asian paints, as I mentioned, the textile industry, nanofibers is the best application of the nanotechnology scheme, and this will help to build a good kind of the clothes and the healthy comfortable clothes. Okay, these are the application of. Now what are the challenges? Before that, Just this is a comparison table between the United States, America, China and India, because these are the emerging economies. European Union, what exactly they're leading forward. USA have their own mission. US is heavily investing in the nanotechnology, in the same case of the Japan, and India is also doing the same thing. But what are the challenges of this nanotechnology? Can anyone tell me? And we have this kind of initiatives. Okay, you can go through the 100 billion top 3 publications, but still this technology needs heavy expertise. I mean to say heavy expertise, because of high cost, initial high cost. We have this kind of talent, but limited level. The level of infrastructure to support the nanotechnology development. Okay, this is one of the issue. Let me show you the issue, what exactly the high cost and infrastructural needs. Then the skill gap, regulatory strategy concern. Because just think about, you are doing your angioplasty with nano robots, and this nano robots is entering in your hearts and it is destroying this particular cell. But what is the guarantee that this nanoparticle will return safely? Okay, and if person has some personal information, and the nano robots or nano chips just put in his head. Recently the Elon Musk company developed the brain chips work on the nanotechnology, neuron and nano. If you remember, I mentioned, what is nano is Greek word. What is neuron is also Greek word. And these both work on the same principle, that is very micro level, at the size, thickness, principle is different. And these nano robots or nano chips, if try to control the human body, then, and what exactly the ethical concerns? The nanotechnology can reduce your age and contain the aging by limiting the particular release of the hormone. Nanotechnology can contain the aging. Doesn't it opposite the natural flow? So ethical concerns, environmental concerns, safety concerns and cost concerns, all this becomes the make nanotechnology limited to particular level. So this technology is at an nascent level, and this technology used particularly at a controlled level, regulated level. So does it mean that we should stop the using nanotechnology? No. There are ways where we can address the balance between the safety concerns. What are the exactly technology transfer from the developed and developing countries? Develop the expertise, provide them fund, build the infrastructure, and make them aware about the ethical and safety concerns. This is the best 5 points for your way forward. Same point first is, as India in 2025, India has set up the National Research Foundation. This research foundation will provide the funds to the new technology development, that is the particularly, even you can say, nanotechnology. Even the Ministry of External Affairs set up the emerging technological development to reduce the technical barriers. Technology transfer is also issue, because what USA is doing, they are not transferring to India. They want India should purchase it. They want India should purchase it, or their country. That means there is a technological barriers, the level of development and the level of support. If in this case government you fund to the expert person, you are well talented person, you don't have the resources, what will happen of your talent? It will be going vain. So best option, what is way forward? Government should step in, government should provide you resources, so you will be work on this particular your expertise. The next one, the cooperation, global level cooperation. There should be a safety mechanism like EAI summit in of Paris 2025. Similarly, we can have the technology, nanotechnology summit, and there should be this in India. This is the global level, though international level. In India, India can provide the fund. Okay, India can develop the infrastructure, and India can support the talent pool. Okay, so all these are the way forward. Domestically India can develop, and the globally India can partners can have the partnership with the Japan, can have the partnership with the USA. Okay, like-minded countries. Now this is a PPP model, as I have suggested. Now you can global cooperation, skill development, all these are the point. Let me show you. This is a prelims question. and this is a mains question. So basically what we have discussed, we have discussed the satellite internet and nanotechnology, and both are the very important topics for your prelims also and mains also. Space technology, this is a part of means satellite internet is a space technology part. Nanotechnology, as I have shown the particularly, let me show you the answers. Okay, how many people means PYQs question they have asked on the particular topic. Okay, see, this is the 2022 recently nanotube, even the hydrogel 2024 questions. So all this makes these topics more important. And if you want to study like this, if you want to make your prelims very easy, prelims path very easy, you can join our Sankalp Sarthi mentorship. The Sankalp Sarthi mentorship is from prelims to your interview stage, and each stage is divided between 4 topic wise test, weekly planning, daily planning, morning 4 a.m. schedule, topic wise test, subject wise test, then the GS wise test, and overall comprehensive full length test. This includes around 300 plus prelims test and 200 plus mains test. Okay, daily target, in this daily target is provided to the aspirant, and there are result. You can go and see the how many questions. You go to the UPSC Plutus IAS site, you will get the how many questions as exactly repeated in 2025 from the Plutus IAS test series. The test series was a part of Sankalp Sarthi programming. Okay, so if any one of you want to make your prelims preparation smoother, you can join our Sankalp Sarthi programming. By this note, I will end my today's discussion. Once again, I will come with you on Monday for the with new topic and new subject. Okay, all the best. Jai Hind.